It's Free Advice Friday from your friendly neighborhood death midwife. When is the right time to start planning for your end of life? Is it when you're 62 and you're eligible for Social Security and so it's time to start thinking about things like that? Is it after you've retired and maybe your health is starting to fail and you're like, yeah, I probably better come up with a plan B? This is actually one of those situations that you really need to start planning for early. Not just in the sense of, yeah, I don't know where I want to live as I age or what would happen if I reach a point in my life where I'm able to care for myself, but looking at your finances. And I realize that so many of us are hanging on by a thread, paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out how to make just life work because everything is so freaking expensive and hard to do. Adulting is hard. If they didn't warn us about that when we were younger, it's probably a good thing because I don't know how many of us would want to have become adults if we'd had a choice. So, like most people, especially younger generations, if you are not in a position to be able to start putting extra money away in a 401k because life is just so hard right now, and I totally get that, start at least thinking about resources that you might have available to you and what you would like that time of your life to look like. I know that between the ages of probably 18 and 40, I didn't think about aging. I took for granted, even after my accident, I think I thought about it a little bit differently, but not about old age. I thought about becoming infirm. I thought about what would happen if it had really happened the way the doctor said, that I would be in a wheelchair by the time I hit 50, which thank the gods did not happen. But I gave no thought at all up until I became a death midwife about what I wanted that part of my life to look like. And even then, I think the idea of financial security is a myth, that we get to a point where maybe we're not as worried as we used to be, and that's as good as it gets. That said, we still absolutely do need to plan for what we want that time of our life to look like. It doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm going to make a reservation at the old folks' home. It doesn't have to be like that. But you need to give some consideration to what you think that should look like for you. If we're lucky, we get old. If we're fortunate, we age in a way that we're able to enjoy the last part of our life. We still need to plan for that, just like we need to plan for where we're going to live next month or next year and what